Well, good evening, October 25th, 2024. Get paid to pause. So as a fairly new business owner, I'm still learning how to handle certain issues. And some of those issues are personal, some of them are vendors, others are customers. And this week, I had an issue in a meeting. Other people were bringing up technical issues. And when it was my turn, I brought to the table my technical issue. And the organizer listened, and then another person piped up and expressed that she didn't like this issue either. And again, the organizer listened. But it wasn't until an influencer in the group expressed her strong disfavor to this particular issue when the organizer became animated about it and showed excitement in letting the tech team know about the issue. And I felt disregarded, looked over. And to be honest, I was furious. So I picked up the phone and I called a friend and I told her everything that happened. And to be honest, I was speaking about leaving this vendor and the group. But I waited until my husband got home. He's a property manager and has dealt with all kinds of issues similar to this, others that were much, much worse. But he reminded me that years ago, he went on a business conference, and the best piece of advice he got from the leader was this: you get paid to pause, not to jump to conclusions, but to pause and think of the best way to handle a situation. He also said that maybe the organizer realized that since 3 people were complaining about this tech issue, that now was a good time to bring it up to the tech team. And he's right about that. I hosted our writers critique group for over 8 years. And when one person didn't like a piece of their work, I would tell them that they could disregard it. If a second person said the same thing, then they should give it a thought. But when 3 people express their dislike for this particular part of their writing, they should truly consider changing it. So I'm pausing right now, thinking of pros and cons of leaving and staying. What is the best decision I can make for my business? That is the bottom line. I'm not sure yet. I know that there is fear stopping me because I've been with this vendor for several years now. So there is a familiarity with the product, with the people, and leaving that to go somewhere else would mean starting over. I'm not the best or the savviest tech person, so there will definitely be a learning curve. And I know that that is definitely part of my fear. But I also know that in this past year, I have stepped into fear more times than I have in my entire life. So I also know that not having made a decision yet is making a decision. And I know what my friend sitting on my shoulder, she is telling me to set a deadline. And that's when the decision needs to be made by. So how much do I choose? How much time do I give myself for this? I don't know. So I will lean into fear again, and I will pick November 1st. This is 1 week from today. I will make a decision. Scary as it is. So remember, when you have a tough decision to make, pause, sleep on it, create a deadline, and decide from your brain, not your emotions, what would be the best decision to make for you and your business to succeed. I hope you have a great weekend. Wish me luck.